I've got 3 poems for you tonight, none of which are from my first collection, but since everybody else has shown their collections tonight, I'll show you mine as well. There you go. Right. The first one is was written last week when the storms were hitting. It's called Storm, not unreasonably. The trees are all dad dancing, as if already 6 pints gone. Driven by the jerk-limbed joy, they thrash to half-remembered chunks of jailhouse rock, while some for whom the joys are jot too unconstrained slump gently to the ground, where leafless branches sag and crack, dead still beneath the rock and rolling sky. And at the coast, the brown, bare sea rears scornful of our concrete battlements, over black dot mannequins who stand, iPhone held aloft, as if a click can capture nature's arrogance, cage it, pixel flat and functional. They're shouting wow and geez. Their laugh intends defiance, in practice, fear. Response, though truly not in kind, to nature's quite unanswerable roar. But I prefer the coward's way. Observer through unmoving, unmoved glass. I watch, cathedral silent, compelled now to cast aside my urban nonchalance and stand amazed, afraid, and breathless, midget, delusions of adequacy smashed, and me put firmly in my place. The second one is it's about the fact that, you know, we're able to get back on the tube again, go back into London. And of course, the great joy of going on the tube, there's only one joy, and that's watching other people. And, you know, the ideas you pick up. And this story is about that. I'm on the Met Line, which is the posh bit of the underground system. And this one is called The Girl on the Met. She knows she got it wrong. The outfit, one of many similar in pink and yellow wardrobe, in her lacy, leafy suburban room. Woolen jackets buttoned to the neck, skirt of just so length covering tights that promise nothing. And him, all crotch dangling jeans, padded gilet, stubble chin, swinging simian from the tube train bars, exchanging grunted blasphemy with identikit tag-along mate. The invite more challenging, the invite more a challenge, unexpected in the swaggering college corridor, loud with the smell of cheap coffee and yesterday's lunch. Her acquiescence born of a curiosity rarely felt, and just a little gratitude. She flicks her hair, her best feature, mother always says, between sit up straight, be quiet, and don't forget to smile, you're pretty when you smile. She knows the night will end in thrusting fumble and thinks that all in all, the sweat and ciggy breath are better than the potpourri of Chorleywood. And finally, as Stephen said at the beginning, it's St. David's Day. So I've written a poem about Ireland because I haven't got any Welsh relatives. My father's family came from a small town right in the middle of Ireland, and just on the edge of the town, there is a double graveyard, a Catholic and a Protestant graveyard, side by side, just separated by a small wall. And this is about that place. It's called Graveyard Etiquette in County Athlone. The graveyards, yes, plural for reasons I've explained, spread eagle across the velvet hillside, creeping cautiously up towards heaven, or more specifically, up towards Joe's spit-in sawdust bar on the upper road, all smeared glasses and slurred conversation. At rest, though not at peace, what with the brawling of a Friday night, the good and less good lie in tipsy ranks, generations from that tight-lipped town of grey-faced, small-windowed houses, glowering at each other across the muddy streets. To the left, the Catholics, left-footers, papists, complacent beneath resplendent white marble, angels and crosses. Names once written in biro, now picked out in gold, and here and there, photographs of smarmed down men in strangling ties and too tight suits, and women in borrowed satin and fur. To the right, the Protestants, prods, soup stealers. Not for them such fancy folderols, just slabs of granite grey, their Scottish Mac names writ small so as not to embarrass God, their heavenly expectations as modest as a travel lodge. My great Aunt Sissy, last of our name in that place, was buried, a prod, on a suitably windswept day at a plot close by the dividing wall. Famously fond of a party, does she sneak across of a Saturday night, abandoning sweet tea and bitter conversation for a bit of crack with the papists? Maggie.